Welcome back, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. If you stumbled across this channel, then it's a message here for you. You were laying here. To all my subscribers, and if you're not a subscriber but you just view my channel, thank you. I appreciate that too. This is gonna be just a regular message from Spirit because I've been meditating a lot. I've been gone for a while, going through some things with some of my friends, some of my family. You know, people have been coming to me for support, and it's common, you know, for people to go to people when you need help, you know, when you're going through things. But one thing that Spirit was telling me to do a message about is knowing who you are, okay? A lot of you may be going through something and not understanding why you're going through the things. You know, you could be dealing with a person who you love them so much, and then all of a sudden they just back up. You give yourself to them. You've been trying to get them to, you know, want you. You could be dealing with a person who's telling you that they want you, but their actions is something different, you know. And it's like you have to know your self-worth, know your value to be able to determine, is this person playing games? Should you be walking away, or should you be really trying to invest in this relationship? So Spirit, you know, was saying that a lot of people don't really know that they are empath, that they are an empath. So explain to them what an empath is, so that way they will know if they're an empath. And there's a lot of YouTube videos out there to let you know, to explain what an empath is, you know, give you some of the 5 clues to let you know you're an empath and things like that. So one of the first things that I just learned, actually, that I'm an empath maybe 2 years ago. Okay, so this is all new to me. This is my journey, and I'm here to help those who are on a journey and don't even know you're on a journey. So when you're an empath, you could cry when somebody else is crying. You cry when you watch romantic movies. Like my favorite is Love and Basketball. I could watch that movie 30 times and I'ma still cry when he didn't choose her. You know, when they was in college and he did not choose her. Oh my God, I cried. I'm for real, and I will continue to cry because that breaks my heart, because I wanted them two together. So even though I know the end, I still wanted them two together at that time. Okay, so you know, but you will cry. I'm the type, if I'm talking to you, say you come to me and you're going through something, if you start crying, I'm starting to cry too. I'm crying right there with you. You know, people always come to me for advice, and people always come to me with their problems, you know, because they know I'm gonna listen, and they know I'm gonna give them the best advice that I can possibly, you know, hear from my guides and my spirit of what they should do. So that's an empath, you know. If you like being alone, you know, if you enjoy being in nature, if you attract pets, all kind of pets, it doesn't matter. I'm a dog person, but if you like cats, you know, if you can actually feel yourself communicating with your child, you know, if you have a baby, and you like, I know this baby is talking to me, you know, feeling me, saying, you know what that baby wants. When that baby is hungry, you could just feel it. Okay, my baby hungry, or is something wrong? What's wrong? And you could just feel your baby telling you through spirit of what's wrong. Or you have a pet and you could feel something is wrong, and you could feel what's wrong through your pet, because through that vibration, and that your vibration is high, because animals don't lower their vibrations to communicate with you. You have to raise your vibrations to be in tune with that animal. So you're on a higher vortex. Okay, so when you are intuitive like that you can communicate and vibe with animals, and you go into nature and you just feel yourself free. You go into water, you feel yourself free. You know, that's an empath. So you are very sensitive to spirit. Okay, you can listen to your intuition, and you'll be one of the best, have the best life, I'm telling you. But reason with saying that is because you're an empath, you will attract a narcissist. So if you don't know what a narcissist is, then maybe you should look it up, because a narcissist is probably somebody you're dating. And they prey on empath because it makes them feel good about themselves. You know, they only give so much. They gaslight you. They prey on your intelligence. You know, they never congratulate you on anything. It's like a competition, a competitive relationship. You know, they are never there to support you or anything, congratulate you, and it's heartbreaking because that's the main person that you was expecting to, hey, they end up picking a fight about it or something like that. And you're like, what the heck? You know, like, I'm expecting for this person to have my back, and we end up arguing. That's because they're not there to celebrate your success. They're there to tear you down. They're there for you to overcome them, but you cannot play peekaboo with them. If you're gonna walk away from a narcissist, and you have to shut the door, you have to leave it shut. You cannot go back and forth. Because every time that you go back, they feel like they won, and they're going to do something even worse the next time and the next time and the next time, because their intent is to tear you down. Okay? So that is Empath 101. Okay? Because some of you have to know who you are, and you don't have to deal with that. If you find yourself in a relationship with a narcissist, you'll be arguing at 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Like I said, you'll graduate from school and you guys will go out to dinner, which you probably paid for, and it ends up in a disaster because they want to be all in their feelings or bring up some other stuff, because in actuality, they're jealous that you're doing something with your life and they're not. Okay, because when you're an empath, you're compassionate. You will donate. You will see a person in the street and you will, hey, go buy something to eat or get them something to eat. Whereas a narcissist will be like, I ain't got it. They only care about themselves. You know, that's it. It's all about me. You know, they'll never celebrate you, but they always want you to celebrate them. It's all about me. So pay attention to that. Now, this is a message from the Ascended Masters, because a lot of you don't know who you are. And it's time that if you found this video, it's for you to wake up into who you are. Who are you? Spirit wants you to know. Some of you need to drink more water. Okay, when water is energy and it lifts your vibration. A lot of people don't realize, especially if you have a higher BMI, the body mass index, so it means you're overweight. When you drink when you drink more water and you walk, you could just walk, just get you a Fitbit and try to do like at least 7,500 steps daily and drink water. You will then turn that water into, you'll tone up that body mass and you will lose weight, and your muscles will start to turn up, and it'll be more, because I just learned too from one of my physical trainers, she's a friend of my daughter's, and she was saying that, you know, body mass is not always accurate because it does not always count the fact that some of that weight is muscle. It's not just all fat to say that, okay, if I have a 35 BMI, that, okay, I'm obese because it's fat. Some of that could be muscle. And I was like, oh, girl, thank you. Educate me. Because, you know, they have you feeling all bad because you have a higher BMI. But if you control it, drink more water, flush those toxins and all of that, walk. Because some people can't run. I'm top heavy, very top heavy. And so I can't run. It's feel like I'm running with 2 jugs. So it doesn't feel good. It does not feel good at all. So just drink more water because you can flush yourself. And it actually, like I said, it raises your vibration. That's the next best thing to the sun, because, you know, sun gives you vitamin D and gives you energy. So does water, okay? When you're an empath, okay, spirits want you guys to be educated. So when you're an empath, 9 times out of 10, you've been through some traumatic things through childhood. 9 times out of 10, you have... Well, 9 times out of 10, you are in a twin flame relationship. You may not even know what a twin flame is. Again, you can go YouTube, what is twin flame? But 9 times out of 10, if you've been felt yourself in a runner-chaser relationship, that's a twin flame relationship where every time you try to give, every time you try to give, the person resists and pulls back and want to run, and you find yourself chasing. 9 times, that's an empath relationship. I mean, that's an empath, and that narcissist probably is, well, it could be a false twin flame with the narcissist, because the true twin flame is going to be there to celebrate you, help you grow. You guys, when you come together, you're going to ascend to higher levels. You may have a spiritual purpose together to complete. Okay, so you want to look into that. We got peace offering. So do not be in drama. See, look. Detach from drama. Just as I said, do not be in drama. When drama comes to you, you come in peace. You know, give a peace offering, even if it's somebody that you may have hurt you. Because when you're on this journey as an empath, people are going to try you, and to me, those are tests, because it's like you learn from your past so you can move forward. You don't stay. It takes a lot of energy to have resentment. You know, that's living in low vibration. So when you have that kind of anger and resentment, that means that you need some healing, okay? Because you letting somebody take you out your hookup, and that's low vibrational. So it's going to keep you in a sad place. But if you come in peace and you let them know, you know what, I've been there before, I ain't got time for this, I'm not about to entertain this, then you will attract more, because that means you have healed and this person can no longer trigger you. Okay, but you will be triggered throughout this journey of while you're ascending to higher levels. But you will gain your person, and 9 times out of 10, that person is either you could be the yin and they could be the yang, or you could be the yang and they could be the yin. But it's a twin flame relationship that you two are connected to. And yeah, so when somebody is talking or the person is talking, you need to listen more. Retreat into nature. So yeah, some of you may hike. I try to hike as much as I can. Some of you may need to hike a little bit. Go into nature. Not just necessarily hike. Go camping. You know, anything that can get you out there. If you like, a lot of zoos have rainforest, you know, anything like that, go in. So if any of you have had any questions, Lord Ganesh says yes. If you've been wondering anything and you stumbled up on this video and you had a question, Lord Ganesh says yes. To follow your heart on any decision that you make. I don't care if your mama don't like it, your daddy don't like it, family, friends, whoever. You have to follow your heart on whatever it is, because while you're on this earth, there's no controlling. It's not about what the next person wants. It's about what you want. You're living for yourself to make you happy. Be persistent in anything that you do. Put 100% in it, like I said, and listen on the bottom of the deck. Health and healing, and nurture yourself. The health, when you drink more water, you're working on your health. Okay, when you are giving peace offerings, you're doing your retreat in nature, just go for a walk in nature. You can do that. They have them in nature parks. I mean, nature parks. They have, yeah, and they would call nature parks, just regular metro parks. You know, go for just a nice little nature walk. Look at the trees, clear your mind, and just, you know, be free. I didn't say to work your magic. You know, it's time to step into yourself, detach from drama, clear your mind so you can work your magic, hear your thoughts, and hear some ideas of where you need to go and what you need to do. Because some of you are so powerful and you don't even know it, and you're dealing with people who are nothing but distractions. Some of you could have started business. Every time you try to start something, you notice that drama always comes up. You know, to distract you from whatever it is that you're trying to do. That's because those evil forces do not want you to succeed on whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. But you got to stay focused and be persistent that you're going to win. Okay, work your magic. if somebody call and you know that they are drama and you feel that their energy is negative, because every time you come around, the night never ends good. I mean, every time they come around, that night never ends good, but you're getting tired of it, but something keeps pulling you in. Work your magic. You know what? I gotta study for this. You ain't doing nothing but make up something. I can't even go right now, but I'll talk to you later. I mean, you gotta protect your energy. You know, be creative and start doing something. Make yourself busy. Find you a project or something so that way you're not bored, so you don't have to deal with, you know, people like that. So this is a life purpose card here, and you got animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance as the animals are part of your life work. See, I said that. That's what I said. Some of you are, if you're an empath, you have a connection with animals, and that's truly an empath trait, okay? And that means you're very sensitive. Spirit wants you to know that you are on the right path, okay? It says keep doing what you're doing, because whatever it is working. You are on the right path. And children, your purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. So like I said, if some of you went through some traumatic childhood issues, and sometimes you feel like, oh my God, you know, your past is still haunting you today, it's okay. You have to meditate so you can heal that. But those things that you went through was not by accident. It's for you to help somebody else through it. You're going to meet people on this journey, but it's called a trauma bond. And I'm sure you probably meet men who've been hurt and all that, and you can relate to it because you've been through the same thing. Those are trauma bonds, and you have to heal, and that person has to heal. But if that person don't heal, you're going to end up growing, and they're going to still be stuck in that. Man, you're going to end up leaving them. But your job could be to help a child. You're going to probably find kids who need your help and your support. Okay, so that's what you're going to, Spirit want you to know. And then justice is on the bottom of the deck. It says, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. So you could be going into jobs of children family services. You could be social working. You could be case working. You could be a teacher. You could be, you know, anything that involves with working with children. A librarian, a mentor, anything that involves in educating another kid. I got a friend I grew up with. She has a literacy program to help kids read and everything over here in Cleveland, Ohio. And I think that's so freaking awesome. I just found her on Facebook, and I'm like, oh my God, look at my girl. And I've been seeing her since we were in high school, you know, and who knew that that was going to be her purpose when we were in school acting up, being goofy. But you'll never know. So you know. So step into who you are. Love is good and great, but if the man or the woman that you have the love for don't want it, give your love to somebody who could use it, okay? Because that's what's going to bring you your blessings and your abundance. You got to start, because you're only going through those things. Things that happen are lessons, and you have to learn the lessons, which is passing the test. And as you pass the test, you evolve into a higher level in life. And sometimes you outgrow the person. So now you have to sit and ask yourself, you know, if that person came back of where you are today, and if you've been dating them maybe 5 years, you know, where you are today, are you still in the same place that you were 5 years ago, 7 years ago, 10 years ago? And then ask yourself, where's that person? Is they still in the same place? Because you might have outgrown them, even though you're like, I love them, I want them. Yeah, you love them, but you've outgrown them. So when you get them back, you're not going to be on the same level, and I don't think that relationship will work. Because that person is a narcissist, and all they doing is me, me, me. Instead of looking internally and focusing on them and working on them and healing them, they didn't do that. They did the projection of pointing the finger because everybody else did something to them. And that's where they're still at where they are today, and you have evolved to higher levels. So don't sit there feeling bad about, you know, the person that you with or want is not doing you right or not wanting you the way you want them. Sometimes rejection is protection. Always remember that, because it could be for your highest good. Because when you evolve to that level of, ooh wait, and that money flow is coming in, I'm talking 6, 7, 8 figures, and that person is still stuck back there, then that's when they're gonna want you, and you're gonna be like, hell no, what would I want? Well, look at you now, you know. So everything that happens is for a reason. Take the love and the lesson. See why you were with that person. What did you learn from that person? What did that person bring to you? How did you feel when you were with that person? Did they make you smile or did they make you sad? Because if they made you sad and argue every time you were, that's not love, that's toxic. Okay, so sometimes love can be confused for lust. Okay, and I lusted on a lot of people. To this day, I'm still trying to figure out what love is. My kids will be like, Ma, you know what love is. But I do know what love is for that, because I love my kids, you know, immensely. It's nothing I wouldn't do for my children, and I love on them all the time. But it's a difference in being vulnerable in a relationship kind of love. And I've never had a true relationship with love that wasn't toxic. Never. I ended up putting my hands on both of them. So totally toxic. You know, I want somebody that I can just be with, and you know, they don't push, but that's from within. So I know no person can do that. I have to work on my own healing, so those triggers won't take me there where I have to be all emotional and be in my feelings and lay hands. You don't want that. You know, no one wants that. So that's where that self-work, self-love, self-healing comes in. Okay, so you see, I'm learning for myself. I'm learning because I was toxic as ever, and that's why I felt compelled to do this channel, start this channel, because like I said, I not only am I doing tarot readings, I want to do these kind of readings too when Spirit says, you know what, pull some cards, because it's people out there who really don't know who they are, the power that they hold. And when you're an empath, you are so sensitive to Spirit, and you know what you know. If you know that you feel that somebody is not doing you right, or somebody is something is telling you, you know what, go look here, and you look there and you see something that you wasn't ready to see, it's because it's time to close that door. You have a choice. Are you going to deal with that? Where's your self-respect? Is you going to deal with that, or is you going to keep letting this person play on you and you don't say anything and stand up for yourself like you need this person? Because why did you have to find that message that day? Why did you have to find the text that day? Why did you have to be on the phone and hear the message that day? Why did, you know, you have to think about that, because nothing happens by accident. Everything happens at the time it's supposed to happen. Divine timing. So if it's time for the door to close on your relationship, be prepared for a new one to begin. And because behind every closed door, it's a new one opening. Behind every ending, it's a new beginning. So when Spirit is moving, it's out of your control. Okay, so just accept it. Cry, feeling your emotions, but close and know who you are, and let it go and keep it moving. And be ready for the next chapter, because you're growing. You just learn from it, and once you learn the lesson, you're going to evolve to higher levels. So if you resonate with this, please like, share, subscribe, share it. Did I say like, share, subscribe? I said share it. I am tired, y'all. But I appreciate, you know, everyone who have been supporting, watching my videos and liking. If you're new and you stumble on this channel and you like this and you resonate, you know, leave a comment. This is just a general message. It may not resonate with everybody, more so for the sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Message from Spirit. So I want to thank you. I'm going to have a lot more of these kind of readings coming. I am going to do some lives. If y'all feel I should do some lives, let me know, because I don't know about the lives. If I do a live, I feel like I want my face to be shown. I don't want to just do no live and my hands just being there and I'm talking. I don't know if I'm going live, I'm going live. So let me know how y'all feel about that. If you have an opinion, if I should do more lives, if you guys will support that. So thank you so much. I love y'all, and continue to walk in your power. Whatever you're doing, you're on the right path, because you've landed on this channel, you found this video, and it is a message for you. Okay, so you are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. And if you're thinking about, you know, opening a daycare, becoming a teacher, going to school, whatever it is, do it today. You know, Lord Ganesh says yes, go forward and do whatever you want to do. Start drinking your water, and if you want to know what a twin flame is, look it up, because you could be in a twin flame relationship and you could be dealing with the false flame who is getting you ready for your actual twin flame to come to you. If you're the closer you get to your twin flame, you'll start seeing synchronicities: 111, 222, 333, all the way up to 1111, 1212, 1313, 1414, 1515, even 1717. So you will start seeing those synchronicities a lot more everywhere. You will start to dream about your person. You will start to see your person's name, you know, in a lot of places, things like that. Okay, so look it up. I love y'all. I'm going to end it here because my daughter getting off work soon, so she's going to be texting me, and if she texts, it might stop this video. I love y'all. Deuces. Peace out. Oh, and happy 4th.